Oh, glorious. Something a bit different today, folks. We are outside, but that's not just what's different. I'm going to do a little bit about my Einhell benchtop bandsaw, which, if you've been watching my other videos, you'll know has given me nothing but trouble. If I want to do anything other than just cut a little yip, yip, and it's just rubbish. If I wanted to actually cut a piece of wood and make a, it just doesn't work, and it doesn't cut straight, and it gets jammed up, and it's just terrible. Now, I'm hoping that's not because this is just a piece of rubbish. And I could pick a stronger word than rubbish, but I won't. I'm hoping it's because I didn't have it set up correctly. Since I snapped the blade, I have done a bit of research, all right? So I've done a bit of research on how to set up a bandsaw. They're normally, of course, great big bandsaws, but I assume it's all the same sort of stuff. So, quality bandsaw blade, it never lies, so it's quality. Woodford woodworking. It's a finer cut than my old one. High tensile strength steel bandsaw blades for cutting wood, plastic and non-ferrous metal. Wow. So I'm going to try and fit this. All right. I don't know, I've never done it before, so we're working it out as we go along. So I'm going to just have a go at that, and then we'll see if I can actually get the thing to cut straight. So that's what the aim of today's video is. So let me get you positioned so you can see what I'm doing, and then we'll give it a go. Right, so first thing, let's get this bad boy opened up, top and bottom, and we'll see. Oh dear. We'll see where we're at. There we are. Now I'm going to release the tension on this, so unwind, I think. Yeah. So that's moving that wheel down, so there'll be no tension. Now, the first thing that I've noticed is that this wheel here, which obviously the blade goes round, it's not, that face there is not domed. Let me show you. This face here has no camber on it. Alright, it's just, I think, pretty sure, it's just flat straight across. Now, why is that a problem? That might be a problem because in the videos, the big posh ones that they set up, these wheels have a camber, and the idea is that you don't set the blade in the middle where it can rock, you set the blade to the back so that the teeth are at the top of the camber. If I don't have a camber, I can't do that. So I'm already not very hopeful, but we will press on. It's not bad at all in there, really. So I guess it's just a case of, well, that's got to come out. Yeah. So it's just a case of sliding it in there, isn't it? And then setting everything up. So I'm hoping it's going to be pretty simple. Got to be careful with these things because they do spring open, but it's got a little cable tie. Not a cable tie, a twisty, just to hold it, and now it's going to go spring. So I'm hoping it won't spring. Whoa, there we go. Right, so that goes there, it goes in there. Oh, hang on, there's something in the way. Okay, now that's off, I can slide the blade in. So let me just put you back where you belong. I'd like fixing a tyre on a bike. Okay. Right, let's tension it up a bit. Ooh. Okay, so that's oh, now look, that's just popped off. Ooh. Okay, maybe it's not going to be as easy as it first appeared, so let's get some tension in. Right, that's tensioned. That's moving straight to the back, so okay, it's still moving to the back. Maybe I unwind this. Oh no. Ah! Alright, I think we're in business, so what I've been doing here is getting it to run on that wheel properly. So you can adjust the angle of the wheel with the knob back here, and I do want it sat towards the back of the wheel, but I don't want it coming off the wheel, obviously. Okay, that's moving off the wheel. Alright, so the band is now sat nicely on the back of the rubbery bit, which is kind of where you'd want it if I had that camber. You want it to sit towards the back, so that's good enough. Now, tension. You're supposed to not really be able to move that much. Now that's way slack, so give it another twist. Still way slack, give it another twist. Way slack. Way slack. You don't want it to move more than, yeah, so one more. Right, let's just check that it still spins. Ooh. Oh, now that's, what? That's coming off the now I think that's good. How are we doing down here? That's fine. Okay, that's running. Now, all these things in here and these things down here, they control the blade. I'll just move you off to the side a little bit. So there are guide wheels here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back them off and then start again from the beginning. Because that's not supposed to happen. So, wrong one. That's good, that's rounded off. Well, I'm going to have to leave that one because that damn thing's rounded off in there. Okay, while I'm here, let's put this back. Okay, so it's just a case of setting these rollers up now so that when it rotates they don't move, but as soon as you put any weight on it they do move. So that's got to go towards a bit. So I'm going to go with that. Right, so I think that wheel's in a good place. I'm in such a good place these days, right now. And now I've just got to get these ones that keep the blade from wandering. But they're a bit fiddly. So they need to be just need to stop the back from wandering, I think. So I might move them back just a touch. Yeah, it's all plastic, that's part of the problem, I think. That's in. I can move that one in. Trouble is, look, the whole assembly moves. Now, why on earth? because it's cheap crap, probably. So this whole assembly is just plastic. It's held on here and it just moves. So you set this up to be really precise and then the whole assembly moves. It's alright at the bottom. I could do better there, I think. So let's just put that one out. I think the main problem might be it's just cheap and nasty. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some power and see if we can cut a straight line. We've got a problem. Look at that. How the hell did that happen? Okay, I'll fix it. Hope you can see this. Here we go. Hope I don't snap it. It is just a plug, so I can replace it. But that's not very good, is it? What do you think? Let's try and plug it in. Does it work? Well, I don't like that clicking. I don't know, man. It's something's creaky, isn't it? Is it just... have I just bought... have I just bought something rubbish? Hang on. I mean, it seems to settle in one place. I don't know what that is. Bearing issue? I don't know, but it's certainly nothing that's kind of pressing on anything. So I'm going to give it a whirl. A great big chunky piece of wood here. That's about right, isn't it? So let's see. No fence or anything like that. Okay, so it's cutting well. It's obviously drifting way off, so I can confidently say that is way worse than it used to be. Look, that's me trying to cut straight. The blade just completely deflects off. Let's just check the position on the wheel. Yeah, so the position on the wheel is where it's supposed to be, so towards the back. But as soon as I apply any load on the blade, it just does this. Just does that. The question is, the tension's good. Yeah, it deflects that way, look. The question is, how do I stop it from doing that? You don't want these sideways things. So according to the video I watched, the idea is to keep the teeth are rigid, the teeth are not going to deflect, and then you're just controlling the fishtail at the back. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll try and adjust these things, bring them forward and tighter. Right, so that's all the way, pretty much all the way forward. And bring those up to basically touch the blade. Still deflects though. A bit more tension maybe. That's really bad. Right, let's try again, but I'm not very hopeful. Lola, that's my bag. She's chewing up the old bag from the blade. Okay, let's see how we do. I could just say this is just not a very good piece of kit. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can cut a straight line. So about there. Right. I mean, the fence isn't great, but it's, you know, all right. Okay, here we go. Stops. There you are. I'm trying to cut a straight line, straight down there. Alright, so I think it's capable of cutting a bit better, but getting a straight line, no chance. Let me see if I can follow a line. Hang on, let me get a pencil. Right, so I'm going to see if I can follow that line. Look at the angle! So close. Alright, now that's actually quite pleasing. I had to manually, you know, put it at a wonk so that it would, no, that way, wasn't it? To follow the line, as you saw. But that's a smooth cut. It's wibbly, but it's smooth. My God, if I could get that to cut straight, that would be lovely. That's a little bit of sanding and it's done type cut. And it did cut through, so that's an improvement. So, what do we think all in all? The Einhell benchtop bandsaw. I can't recommend it. Don't buy it. If you want to cut straight lines, it's not going to do that for you. Unless you can think of something I'm not doing right, but I can't. It's just a plasticky piece of crap, really. But if you just want to rough cut stuff out and then you know, put it on your planer thicknesser, the Einhell planer thicknesser, which actually is all right, then it might do a job for you. But other than that, for precision straight cuts, no. Let me know in the comments if I'm doing something wrong, or if you agree, or if you disagree. I'm interested. Okay, so thanks for watching. See you later.